We have just arrived in our beautiful hotel here in Boston, Massachusetts. We are staying at the Godfrey Hotel, and I don't feel it would be right starting off a whole series of a vacation without doing a full room tour. I just got checked in. There is gonna be 4 of us staying in here, so we have no kids, but I wanted to give you guys a good little perspective of what it's gonna be like for 4 moms, 4 adults to be staying here for 2 nights before we move on to our stay in Salem, Massachusetts. Link down below will be our information on the resort, places we eat, any links, outfits of the day will always be linked in that comment box and that info box down below. But let's get started with this really cool room because it is beautiful. Very clean. We did take an Uber or a Lyft over here from the airport. It is very centrally located. We are steps away from Boston Common. Just think it's a beautiful, beautiful place to stay already, and we just set foot in the door. So let me stop talking and I'll turn the camera on and give you guys a full room tour. So at time of filming, it is 4 o'clock or so, 4:30, and it is a little bit of a gloomier day, so it's gonna be a little darker in here, but it's a very like vibey room. It's very, very, very beautiful. And as much as we're in the city, these rooms are actually a very nice size. So when you first walk in, you're gonna see the entrance to the bathroom and then our front door. For reference, we are room 810 on the 8th floor. And also too, this building is very secure. So know that at all times, if you're wanting to use the elevator, you are gonna need to use your room key. And have this really nice privacy sliding door. It's very, very nice. We'll start in the bathroom. The bathroom has a ton of really cool features. For one, when you come in, it's kind of motion censored and that little blue light comes on. There's lots of counter space, lots of storage down below. Even for 1 or 2 people getting ready in here, I do feel for city life, this is very, very spacious. And then also a stand-up shower. It really has nice features in that in here. It has like a nice rolled towel mat in here, has tons and tons of linens. And then also too, I see a shampoo, conditioner, and body wash in there as well. And then also when you come out the door, there is a full length mirror. I am loving this room already, you guys. It has all the little things that I love. It has a really nice desk, which I will be utilizing, as you guys know. It has table lamps. It has a coffee maker. Also too, with this resort or this hotel, they did say that there's complimentary snacks and waters that we can just use at any point in time. So I'm already seeing 2 of the water bottles here, and then I see some snacks in there. You guys, I will be rating that, especially since it's already within the cost of the room. Having little touches like that, I feel are so great. The chair I actually sat down in already. It was very, very comfortable. There is gonna be some storage in here. It has some really nice robes. It has your hotel slippers, your resort slippers. It has an iron, a laundry bag. It does have a safe on top, and then also an ironing rack, along with these really nice soft closure doors. You guys know the little inside joke of the non-slam versus soft closure. Has really, really nice space in here. I will say, considering how we have 4 full suitcases plus like a backpack or a carry-on bag, I don't see a ton of space of where we can physically put that away, but there is enough room to where I think we can set our bags out and they will be away and we're not tripping over them. This does have 2 queen size beds. I can already tell from just like the padding and the linens, it is very, very nice. Very, very nice. I'll let you guys know how we sleep tomorrow. It has really nice table lamps that you can turn on and off individually. I love the colors in here. It's so warm and inviting, but being in this big city, it's beautiful. It has a little bit more storage over here, which I can show you guys. It's just a big open drawer. Has a notepad, your phone, remote, and then also too, is this a charging pad? This is a fast charger charging pad, so that's a really cool feature. Again, bedside lights are able to be turned on and off by themselves. I would say this TV is probably at least a 55-inch, if not a 60-inch at minimum. I'm always a little off with sizes, but I'd rather tell you a smaller size than a bigger size. I'll show you guys a little bit of the assortments for snacks. We have Oreos, cookies, we have cranberries. There's so many great options here, and they did not chintz. They brought the goods for sure. Has another little hook here. This is a great place to set your suitcase in that. and then a chair to look outside. I have not peeked at our view yet, so I will show you that. And then I also see a cooler. I would say this is definitely cooler because we've learned with coolers, it has a clear door instead of a fridge. It will be completely solid. And there's a nice area here. I am gonna scoot this out of the way so I can kind of see. We are on the 8th floor, so we are kind of high, but it's really nice. So we're looking directly out of where we came in. So the front door is actually straight down here. There's, I believe, a theater that's gonna be off to the side. You'll probably be able to see the lights and that when we go out, and I can show you that later on, but that's gonna be right over here. Very centrally located, but seeing some of these older buildings too are really, really nice. This is very much a city view, standard city view. But it is very clean in here. It is very spacious. I am very surprised at how well for the price point this hotel was, especially for our 2 nights. It is really, really nice. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. So we're officially pretty much unsettled. We're really enjoying the room so far. I don't know if you guys can see. I purposefully wanted to start filming so you guys could see like some of the big suitcases out, so you know, a party of 4, how comfortable in a city room like this, how it feels. I think it feels fine. It's not something that I feel like we're gonna leave all of our suitcases and all of our stuff open all the time, but very, very comfortable. So even if you're here multiple nights, I would still definitely recommend so far. You guys know, follow through with all of the videos. I will link the whole playlist down below as they come out, but so far, very, very, very pleased with it. I think we're gonna go ahead and go and grab a lift to head over to Little Italy. We are gonna go to Regina's Pizza for dinner. I tried talking to some of the people at the hotel, and then definitely like the Lyft drivers. That's always like my go-to, because then it gives you something to talk about. So it's not just awkward and you're not like being rude, and if they wanna talk to you, and I'm very social, so you guys know this with me. So I always try and take the time to get their perspective of what they think. He gave me some definitely recommendations. He gave us recommendations of places that we definitely have on our list, so I will share those along the way in these videos as well. But I think we're definitely gonna go and take a lift over there. We do have to go under the freeway. I believe it's closer to the water. There's a ton of locations for this restaurant. It's very well known, very highly recommended, and it's just a very casual pizza Italian place. Also too, we can kind of explore Little Italy and that side of town a little bit more, because on our other days here, we're kind of choosing to spend our time in other ways, kind of use it in different areas of the city. So this is a great place for us to go and kind of check everything out. So I'll let you guys know once we get there, but we're just gonna finish up getting ready and then jump in a car, head over to Little Italy. I'll try and get as much B-roll and some vibiness of the city for you guys, for you to enjoy at home. But so far, gosh, like the whole day is just going so well. We had a beautiful plane, a beautiful brand new plane. I think I said this in a different video, we are a hurricane is about to hit Florida. So for us coming from South Texas, the Houston area, and then kind of crossing over and then going up north to the Massachusetts area, it was definitely turbulent. It was very, very rough. I am someone that I already get a little motion sick and claustrophobic. I definitely felt it. I did take a Dramamine or a Bonine right before. I am someone that medicine kind of tends to go right through me. So about halfway through, when we were still feeling these bands from the storm kind of coming inland, I definitely felt it. So just a little tip, always make sure, you know, you're watching not just the weather in your state and the state that you're going to, but kind of in that whole area where you could potentially fly over, because all of that very much impacts your time and your flights. But amazing service. You guys know I love Spirit Airlines. The plane was not even all the way full. It was just awesome. I've flown United recently and I absolutely hated it. It was zero air conditioning. It was very warm. It was so packed. Everything felt tighter. We actually felt that we had more legroom on this room than a lot of other United planes. So just kind of keep that as a note. I know legroom is a big deal for Spirit Airlines. A lot of people talk about that. I think we actually had way more space. The girls kind of agreed as well. So I'll stop being so chatty. Let's head to dinner. Let's start exploring the city a little bit, grab a car over there and get a really good dinner.
The coolest place by far. It's going to be really loud in here, so I hope you guys can hear me because I don't have my external mic on. But the food is very good. I don't normally talk about a crust on a pizza or the sauce, but it is extremely good. I got a very unique pizza. It's a white sauce. It has ham, spinach, pineapple, fresh basil. It all tastes so unbelievably fresh. The cheese pull on these pizzas are just amazing. We all got a 10-inch personal pizza because we wanted to try something very different. Also, too, I got a Coke. This is the small, and it is very crispy and very good. Such a cool place. We waited less than 10 minutes to get in. Just note when you guys come here that you go ahead and just stand in line. There's typically going to be someone already waiting at the door. You don't have to come inside, put your name in. They'll come out when there's actually a table available for you. So that is something that we learned. Definitely know that for reference when you come here. It is worth the wait. It goes very quick. It's very small in size, but it is really, really good.
Okay, we're gonna be on the phone for a little bit because it's gonna be bumpy and it is very low lighting, so the phone always does best for that. Pizza was absolutely fantastic. We all said it was the best pizza we probably ever had in our lives. I really, really enjoyed it. We are gonna head to Modern Pizza, or to Modern Pastries, or Modern Bakery, something like that. It's a cannoli place. They have the wedding cookies, very Italian bakery, very, very good. I was really holding back to not finish my entire pizza because it was so good, but I really wanted to make room for dessert. So we're gonna head there now. I got a caramel hot latte. This is a traditional cannoli. This is a pistachio. This is, I'm thinking similar to a troll horn at Disney, but it's got more cream in it instead of like a whipped cream. I think it's going to be creamier. And then a key lime pie, and then chocolate chip cookie. Leslie said the chocolate chip cookie is really good. Okay, this is the traditional cannoli. Wow, that is so creamy and good. I love that. They're perfect. So good, you guys. I am not a huge pistachio person, but that combination is so good. It is very light and airy. They're not crazy heavy. Most cannolis I've had, they've been chilled too long. You can tell they were made days ago. This tastes extremely fresh. I'm gonna go ahead and try the French horn. Let's see if we can bite into this a little bit. It's been dipped in chocolate here on the end, and then it's got like full powdered sugar on the top. Very good. This is rich. Very different. Very rich, but very good. The cream filling, again, very light,
feels colder, but very, very good.
Well, that was absolutely fantastic, but we are all rolling around so full because everything we ate tonight was above and beyond anything we've ever had. I know they always say Boston is one of the best places in the country to get food, but man, they were not joking. That pizza, there was literally nothing like that pizza. I've never had so much flavor and dough. It was so good. And this is coming from a girl who worked all through high school and college at a pizza shop in a very competitive pizza town. So if you guys ever go to Northfield, you guys know there's a whole Greek family and all the history that comes with this beautiful college town, and we have pizza restaurants. This is very different. This is authentic Italian, where those are more Greek family restaurants, but this was so good. It was absolutely amazing. I also too would have loved to have just done a basic cheese pizza. There was like a fromage, which I think is like a 4 cheese pizza. I tried to stay away from that because that's typically my go-to, and I wanted to get something completely out of my box, and it definitely was. I feel all of our food that we got tonight was definitely not the norm that we would pick, but it was absolutely fantastic. We got back a little bit earlier. It's just after 8 o'clock. I will also recommend too, if you guys are not watch people, you guys always look at your phones for times, having a watch has been a saving grace, trying to like keep track of time and kind of be planning out our day and seeing what's going to work best for us. I would recommend my little $12 watch from Walmart because I absolutely love it, and it looks just like a Rolex. It's adorable. I love it. But I think we're gonna have a quiet little chill night in for the rest of the night. We did have a longer travel day. It was, like I said earlier, a little bit of a bumpy ride. So I think having an earlier night tonight would just be more comforting, really set us up for the marathon that we're about to run. Tomorrow is gonna be a really good day. We keep watching the weather. I think it's up to like what, 70% chance now rain, something like that. Yeah, so it's like 70% chance of rain tomorrow. When I was looking at it earlier in the week, it looked like the weather was going to be, or the rain was going to be majority in the morning before we would have our cup of coffee. Now it's kind of moved on to later in the day. When that happens, I typically will see it kind of move later and later and later, or we just have storms all day. Either way, we are completely prepared. If you guys have not seen my pack and prep video, I will link that video down below, and I'll show you some of my goodies tomorrow that I also got that we did in preparation that will help us keep going on with our day and not have the rain affect it too much. So I think, like I said, we're gonna have an earlier night in, definitely relax a little bit, and then tomorrow is gonna be a beautiful, full Boston day. We have a ton of really good food tomorrow. We have our seafood tastings in that tomorrow. We are walking around the city, we are exploring, we are gonna have a history-filled day. And then we have another day here in Boston, and then we go over to Salem. So, or a half a day before we go over to Salem. So it's gonna be super fun. So if you guys are not, regulars here on this channel, I would definitely encourage you to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you can be notified every time these videos come out. I would greatly appreciate it. But I will let you guys go for the night, share more tomorrow, and I will see you in the morning. Bye, guys.